In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NFL games happening on January 22, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Bengals versus Buffalo Bills. In perhaps the most anticipated matchup of the NFL's divisional playoff weekend, the Cincinnati Bengals travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills for the right to go to the AFC Championship game. The Bengals reached the divisional round on the strength of a 24-17 win over the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday night. The Bills, meanwhile, were able to oust a feisty Dolphins teams 34-31 on Sunday afternoon. Cincinnati is 12-3-1 against the spread in their last 16 games against a team with a winning record, and 36-17 against the spread in their last 53 road games, while the under is 8-1 in their last 9 playoff games. Buffalo is 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. We have a great matchup here in the divisional round of the AFC playoffs as the Buffalo Bills get ready to host the Cincinnati Bengals. Neither team looked particularly impressive in the first round, as they just barely beat the Miami Dolphins and Baltimore Ravens, respectively. They both were ugly wins, but I was even more concerned about the Bills after their game, so I'm grabbing the points with Cincinnati here. If Buffalo only being able to squeak past a 7th-round rookie in Skylar Thompson by 3 points at home doesn't set off alarm bells, I don't know what will. Josh Allen often looked rattled by Miami's blitz-heavy pass rush. He turned the ball over 3 times and took 7 sacks, and that was against a Dolphins defense that was pretty banged up. Despite the fact that Thompson was a third-string quarterback who only averaged 4.9 yards per attempt and was 18 of 45, Buffalo barely managed to advance. The Bengals have arguably been playing the most consistent football in the NFL over the past couple of months, and they entered this one having won 9 games in a row. They are getting nearly enough respect for a team that's on a 9-game winning streak. The Bills had a really easy matchup in the first round, and just look at who they finished the regular season playing against. Their final 7 games came against the Patriots, Bears, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, Lions, and Browns. Miami was the only one of those teams who made the playoffs, and the Bills have played just 2 teams that made the postseason since all the way back in Week 6. One of those was the Dolphins, whom they beat by 3 points, and they lost to the Vikings at home. I just believe that this is a case of too many points, and the issues for the Bills in putting away Miami last week really opened my eyes a bit. Cincinnati was in cruise control early in the meeting between the two earlier this season before the previously mentioned incident on the field, and I believe that if the game had carried on as normal, that Cincinnati would have taken it to the Bills. Josh Allen is a special talent, but the turnovers are a big issue, and they are going to creep up on them again here. The Bengals defense is going to force a couple more turnovers, and that is going to lead to success. The Bengals have some concerns with injuries on the offensive line, but this Cincinnati offense is too good just to be handing points out to. I also expect another big game from Joe Burrow, and that is going to be the difference here as they keep this game close. This game seems like a toss-up at worst to me, if anything, so the Cincinnati Bengals to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Bengals are one of the most pass-heavy offenses in the league, and Buffalo throws the ball at a high rate in their own right. The Bills' offense was very good against Miami and totaled 4 touchdowns. Miami was able to effectively move the ball with their third-string quarterback in. Cincinnati's offense looked sluggish against Baltimore, but they will push all their chips to the center of the table in this contest as the Bills' offense is more potent than Baltimore. Burrow and Chase have been one of the best duos in the NFL, and they will connect on third downs the Bengals have to have. Both of these teams have been incredibly efficient in the red zone this season, and I expect that to continue here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers. The Dallas Cowboys will travel to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers for the NFC Divisional playoffs at Levi's Stadium. The Cowboys are coming off a crushing victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, while the 49ers are coming off a dominant win over the Seattle Seahawks. The Cowboys are 12-5-1 against the spread in their last 18 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 divisional playoff games. Dallas is 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 on grass. Meanwhile, the 49ers are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 playoff games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 after an against the spread win. San Francisco is 12-2 against the spread in their last 14 at home. The Cowboys finally seem destined to break through and look good enough on Monday to do so. The unfortunate thing is they are now up against a juggernaut of a Niners team that has been dominant on both sides of the ball. San Francisco has tons of weapons and Kyle Shanahan knows how to use them. Top weapon McCaffrey seems just the shot they needed, as the Niners have yet to lose a game straight up since he arrived. More importantly for us, they are 9-2 against the spread in that stretch. The Seahawks had the second best defense in terms of yards during the regular season, allowing just 239 total yards per game, and they got absolute decimated by the Niners. Even if Dallas can get the pressure they like to get with their defensive front, Purdy is mobile enough to get out of more than he is caught up in. San Francisco is on a nice run since their last loss to the Chiefs way back on October 23rd. The 49ers have generally been scoring great in that stretch, and they kept it up with 41 points against the Seahawks last weekend. San Francisco posted 505 total yards with 24 first downs, 0 turnovers, and just 3 penalties in a well-rounded victory there. As for Dallas, they also put up a solid all-around effort in their win over Tampa Bay on Monday. The Cowboys finished with 425 total yards, 26 first downs, 0 turnovers, just 2 penalties, and a 9-of-15 rate on 3rd and 4th down tries. Dallas has now scored 27 or more points in 10 of their last 11 games, so their offense is working great. The last time these teams met was in the wild card last season, and San Francisco won straight up and against the spread. They're about to do it again, so the San Francisco 49ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Last week these two teams put up a combined 72 points against some solid defenses. Of course, both of these teams have strong defenses as well, but when these two get together, that seems to go out the window. The over is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. San Francisco has had their last 4 games go over in 6 of their last 7. The over is also 6-0 in the Niners' last 6 on grass. Take away the last game of the regular season where the Cowboys scored just 6 points, and over their last 6 games, they've averaged 35.5 points per game. I like this one to turn into a classic, old-school NFC shootout. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.